Oh man, I can't believe I haven't played this game in so long! Fable the freaking Lost Chapters. Man, did I love this game back in the day. Exploring the world, visiting the cities and searching for secrets. Let's see if it still holds up today. So Fable was originally released at the end of 2004, which I played with my brother. But today we'll be talking about the original game plus the expansion pack, The Lost Chapters. The game was made by Lionhead Studios. And if that name sounds familiar, that's because besides the Fable series, they are also the creators of the Black and White series, as well as the Movies game, which I did a review on a few weeks back. You play as the hero. No, honestly, that's pretty much your name. It's a title given to anyone who joins the guild. No matter how evil or diabolical you are, the guildmaster will call you hero. Because in this universe, being a hero doesn't mean you're a goody two-shoe. It simply means you're one hell of a badass, for better or worse. So the way you start this game off is one of my favorite in any game ever. No dragon slaying, no fighting dark gods. No, you're just a simple little kid making his way around town. Along the way, you get to interact with the townfolk, and depending on how you behave, the gossiping changes. Be a good kid and they praise you.
He does his family proud, that lad.
Be a punk and they'll start whispering behind your back.
There's a bit of a demon in him.
In my day, we had respect for the lore.
But like any good story, your perfect world quickly spirals into chaos, forcing the kid to come live in the guild hall, the place where Albion trains its new heroes. Gameplay wise, you have three major fighting styles. You can be the brute warrior, the nimble thief, or the powerful wizard. The more you play like one of these archetypes, the more your character will begin to look the part. Warriors will be big and muscular, while mages will look aged and worn. Each of these trees gives its own interesting and cool abilities and upgrades, but personally, I love becoming a mage. Not only is magic powerful, but the more in tune you are with the arcane, the brighter these tattoos begin glowing all over your body. Combat is simple, but feels satisfying, and most encounters can be dealt with no matter what archetype you went with. Another one of my favorite features in this game are the demon doors. These large faces give you a challenge, and once you've completed it, they'll open up and you can enter into this little sanctuary, often with a treasure. The challenges can range from kissing your girlfriend, to getting fat, or to kill a certain number of enemies.
Your path is dark. Only a light will reveal it, and you are not bright enough. Your path is illuminated. Fancy that. You worked it out.
Each demon door has its own challenge with its own little sanctuary within, giving you plenty of reason to try and find them all. But what about the story? This is where the game shines, at least for me. Fable is dark, a lot darker than I expected when I first picked up the game. It takes a lot of inspiration from old fairy tales and, well, fables. Meaning child-eating monsters, merciless bandits, and deep, dark torture dungeons. The world of Fable has this charm to it which makes it feel rather innocent, or even cartoony. The guards all look alike and are very stylized. The merchants all have an over-the-top swirly mustache. And in certain towns you have a mini-game where you can kick chickens for points. But behind this cartoony look lies a pretty dark game, and this is done brilliantly. The contrast between the whimsical cartoony and the extreme dark parts of the game is so strong that it genuinely shocked me at times. Add to the setting a appealing story with likable and interesting characters and you've got yourself a winning formula. Because of its stylistic approach, the game still looks very good. Although you can see the age setting in here and there, it still holds up very well nowadays. Armor is over the top and large, and it's made very obvious if you're a good or a bad guy. Even going so far to grow horns if you're evil, or giving you a halo for good players. Animation is fluid and smooth, which makes the game a joy to look at. Fable is a gem of a game and I really enjoyed exploring the world and following the story. I think it still holds up very well nowadays and I would urge you to give it a try. I had no problems installing and only minor trouble with the in-game resolution. And with that, we have reached the end of episode 5 of Did You Play? So, what did you think about this week's episode? Any tips or feedback? Let me know, I always love to read what you guys have to say. Be sure to leave a thumbs up or a thumbs down, depending if you like the video or not. And I hope to see you again next time for next week's episode of Did You Play?